The Hangzhou Asian Games in China is officially underway with the opening ceremony on Saturday. For a rundown of what events and athletes to keep an eye on, we have our sports editor Paul Neat here in the studio. Welcome, Paul.
Hello there, thank you.
So Paul, I know the Asian Games is mostly about athletics and individual sports, but there are still a lot of, team events like football, and especially for South Korea's men's football team, it's more than just gold that's at stake, right?
Yes, that's right. It's a chance to earn a medal, of course, but it's also the chance to become the pride of a nation. It's also the chance for Korea's male athletes, including footballers, to earn military exemption. And luckily for them, South Korea has started the group stage very strongly. Thursday's match against Thailand, the second of three games, ended 4-0. This followed the group stage opener on Tuesday when Korea ran out 9-0 winners over Kuwait, meaning Korea have already qualified for the round of 16 with one game to spare. South Korea won gold in both 2014 on home soil, beating North Korea in extra time, and in 2018 in Indonesia, beating Japan, also in extra time. And with a strong squad this time around as well, Korea will be the favourites to make it 3 in a row. The focus in 2018 was on a certain Son Heung-min earning his military exemption so he could continue his career in Europe. This time, though, it seems to be around Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Lee Kang-in, who's seen as Korea's brightest prospect. The final group stage match for Korea is against Bahrain on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Korea time before the knockouts begin in the middle of next week.
Well, speaking of being the pride of a nation, being world number one in something will just mean that for badminton star An Se-young, right? She'll be looking to improve her 2018 performances, correct?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, she said recently that she was not a complete player back then, and she's addressed her shortcomings. But competition will be stiff as the top 5 and 8 of the top 10 players in the women's singles are from Asia and will be at the Asian Games. Anne has won multiple international titles so far this year and has the better head-to-head records against some of her main rivals, including Japan's Akane Yamaguchi and Chen Yufei of China. Badminton gets underway on September 28th and will run until October 7th. There are 7 gold medals up for grabs in total, but Anne isn't the only Korean star taking part in the badminton. There are 20 in total, 10 men and 10 women.
Now, Paul, we have to talk about Woo Sang-hyeo, who became known as the so-called, smile boy during the Tokyo Olympics 2 years ago. What can we expect from him this year then?
Confidence, I think, and hopefully more smiling. Woo recently achieved one of his lifelong goals, that being to win the Diamond League final. The timing of it is perfect too, with the Asian Games coming up shortly after. Who is also a former world indoor athletics champion, and one particular battle to keep an eye on will be between him and Mutaz Essa Barshim of Qatar, a 3-time world champion and 2021 Olympic gold medalist. Barshim was absent from the recent Diamond League final, but Woo says that competing with him keeps him on his toes. Barshim won gold at the World Championships last year, Woo silver. Who also won silver at the 2018 Asian Games, and so at the age of 27, this could be his last chance to win ASEAN gold. The men's high jump begins on Monday, the 2nd of October, with the final just 2 days later.
And another athlete who has become another household name in recent years is the freestyle swimmer Hwang Sun-woo, right? Let's talk about him.
Yes, he's made his intentions for the Asian Games very clear indeed. In what will be his main event, the men's 200-meter freestyle, Hwang says he's aiming to break Sun Yang's Asian record. Hwang is only 0.03 seconds behind his Asian record, and the aim is to win gold and beat that. But it's not just the 200 meters. Hwang will also take part in the 4x200 meter freestyle relay and the 100 meter freestyle singles. Hwang is, of course, a national record holder and continues to break his own records. But after falling short in Tokyo, the task at hand now is to turn records into medals.
And finally, eSports is finally making its Asian Games debut. Now here, Korea has to do well, right?
Oh, for sure. And Faker in particular is seen as the best League of Legends player of all time. eSports is seen as a 2-horse race between Korea and China. As China won the Road to Asian Games East Asia tournament, it has qualified for the playoffs. Korea will need to go through the group stage first. but it's seen as a matter of when and not if in terms of the clash between the two nations. They met in the 2018 Grand Final and China won that one 3-1. Revenge on the minds then of Team Korea. But esports are popular among young people, hence their introduction to the Asian Games. And then the Olympics in 2024. It was a demonstration sport in 2018. There'll be 7 gold medals up for grabs in League of Legends, Arena of Valor, Game for Peace, Dota, Dream 3 Kingdoms 2, Street Fighter 5 and FIFA Online 4.
Those games will definitely bring some refreshing scenes at the Asian Games.
Absolutely.
All right, Paul, thank you for that coverage.
Thank you very much. Thank you.